everyone. We're going to do a read for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be about Gemini and their person. All right, so thank you for joining me, Gemini. I really appreciate you. I do give personal readings. My information is down below in the description box. They start as low as $33 for a 15-minute recorded read. I'm trying to go through this really quickly so we can go on with your reading. All right, we're going to call on the higher self, God, Spirit. Please give us a clear guided message for Gemini and their person with the intention to bring them back into clarity and truth. Gemini, it looks like your person feels like you're leaving them or you're cutting them out, or it could be them doing this. It looks like they are... For some of you, it looks like they're really focusing more on money or finances, or you are. They feel like you're leaving them, cutting them out, and just working on your money. That's the overall energy I get. Got the Six of Wands in the past. This person feels very victorious around you, but they also have abandonment issues, or they feel like you abandoned them. And that I'm just really getting the vibe that either you or this person really wants to work on finances, money, being able to give more. It's like in their mind, they feel like they can have you. They feel like that this could be successful with you, but in their heart, they have a wound. For some of you, they feel like you left them. They feel like you weren't really able to give them like what they deserve, or there wasn't an equal give and take. I mean, at this person, there's definitely like a separation going on right now, or they're definitely contemplating that. Okay, there's a lot of confusion for this person, Gemini. They want to be stronger. They're super confused. For some of you, they feel stabbed in the back. They want to close this cycle. This could go either way. This is like what they, what happened, your experience with them, like that they cut you out, they stabbed you in the back, they weren't able to give you enough. But according to this, it's like they feel that you left them or they needed to leave you. And so that they could feel stable again, because they feel really shaky when it comes to like their heart space. It's like they have this kind of energy of like, when you get close to their heart, they like almost project like sabotage, like that you're going to abandon them in the first place. So it might be one of those cases where they leave before they get a chance to, before it's too late, like before they get dumped, right? Before they get abandoned, they why can't I think of the word, guys? Self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Like they have that wound within their heart space that they'll be abandoned, and so it just happens anyway, or they'll perpetuate it, or they'll leave, but they still will feel confused. They feel like they really need to be like strong, but they're so confused as far as their emotions. They don't have a strong hold on their emotions. It's easy with their mind to cut you out, or cut out other people, but it's not like it's not like they're over it in their heart. It's like they still feel the pain. They still feel the abandonment wound, whether they leave you or you leave them. And if, in this particular case, it looks like they're still confused, and then they feel like they've been stabbed in the back, but they did it to themselves, but they projected that out onto you. Kind of a complicated, convoluted kind of situation here. It looks like this person's really conflicted. This person might, you know, make moves based on just playing a chessboard game to avoid getting their heart broken. They kind of replay a trauma pattern of getting stabbed in the back, and like, no matter what you're like, Gemini, what you say and do, it's like they were so sure a while ago that this could be successful, and then they realized like things weren't balanced within themselves. But I don't know if they have that self-awareness. For some of you, they might have that self-awareness with the Strength card in the future, with the King of Pentacles as their action. It's like, I gotta get grounded, I gotta work on my own stability. But they still are left confused in the future. They're left confused, their heart still hurts. They might start looking for other lovers, but I'm not getting like any satisfaction in that, because they still feel hurt. They want to get over this feeling, this pattern. Like, I don't know if it's conscious or subconscious, because they're really conflicted, and they might make a lot of moves strategically to protect themselves, when they just gotta love themselves for this wound. You know what I'm saying? Whew. All right, what do they want to say to you, Gemini? Let me know if this resonates. It's kind of rough that I'm getting this. Yeah, running. Reality can sometimes feel too hard to face. There's no, that's the saddest thing of this situation. They feel lost, confused, unsure what to do. You're controlling. I mean, that could be something that they're projecting onto you. They might cause a lot of drama, the cutoff. Yeah, so the sad thing about what's going on here is that, I know I was going to say something about this, is that they can't run away from this. This is in their body. This is stored as a program on their, you know, hard drive or whatever, you know? It's already a part of them. It's something that they're just gonna have to, like, love, you know? It's like a shadow, you know, that needs to be integrated, loved, so that it doesn't play out in the drama, you know? They're trying to control situations to avoid the pain, but that's a pattern. There is no avoiding the pain. There is no running away. They can run from you. They can run from love. They can run from this aspect of themselves, but it won't go away. It's still in their body. It's still in their programming, you know? So it's only going towards, you know, towards the demon, towards the pattern, towards the trauma, facing the shadow, feeling it, you know? What are you supposed to do here? How are you feeling about this? How is Gemini feeling about all this? You feel defeated. Like, what can you do, you know? And yeah, you're just ready to focus on being single and working on yourself as well. I'm not getting that you want to like chase this, or even if they gave you that, well, there's a waiting. So for some of you, you might just wait for them to come around and get their strength back and get over this cycle. You know, for some people, this might not be as heavy. You know, they might just need to go through what they need to go through, get their energy back and give it a try again. And you're just giving them that space. You kind of already know that they have these issues. It really looks like. However, you are in a very strong energy of surrendering, embracing being who you are, being single, and then, you know, if the universe wants to bring them back, or somebody else, or whatever is to come towards you, you're in that knowing that it will come. So this is not a negative card at all of waiting. It's a waiting, knowing that what is yours will be yours. It's a confident waiting. I like it. And then I do think you're going to focus on your work, and I do feel like there will be an apology. If for any reason you're the one who feels the need to give an apology, you might give the apology. You might do it just to clear the air, you know, to keep things nice. Yeah, there might be some more communication, an apology, because there seems to be love there. There's a lot of fear there. And then there's a teaching in all of this about the illusions. Okay. So there's a lot of pages coming up. So you might be manifesting. Well, this is really about them and how you feel about them, but you might be manifesting other lovers with the 3 pages. Others of you, yeah, it could be other people coming in. As a matter of fact, you have 3 wands where you're waiting and there's 3 other energies. So you might be manifesting other energies. Maybe you're manifesting a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus. I think there's a little bit of sadness when it comes to this. A little bit of, there's confusion. And this is a powerful teaching for them, and maybe you. What does Spirit want to say about this overall situation? Knight of Wands. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. What I'm getting is some of you guys, this is somebody that you might be married to for some of you, and you're just in the middle of a conflict and a fight, and therefore you're going to offer the apology. You kind of are releasing, letting this person run or do what they need to do. You know, they need to come out of this. Like the 10 of Wands is them coming out of feeling stabbed in the back. It's something that like you might have triggered within them, but it's there because it wouldn't be triggered if it wasn't there. Some of you guys might be married to them. Some of you, I feel like you might have moved too quickly in this relationship, and so it moved really fast into like a very strong commitment. So kind of like you like recklessly committed to each other, or recklessly like moved in right away, or there's a little bit of that like whoops kind of energy. With the Knight of Wands, and then clarified by the Justice and the 10 of Pentacles. Like you really quickly wanted to get married to this person. You really quickly, for others of you, honestly, there's this period of separation, and then there might be a period of apologies coming back around, completing this cycle and quickly coming back together. Okay, I am getting that. Not to confuse you with a billion different stories, but you know, general tarot and stuff. Let me see. What do I want to ask? What happens after the 10 of Swords? Yeah, so then there is a balancing. There is a reconciliation. So this is pretty powerful. Like you surrender, they run away, or maybe it's you. I don't know. Like, I think it's them, but it could be you. And then there's just to come back around. There's this space where they focus on their own strength. They're still confused, but they're getting over their heartache, or like just that pattern. I feel like they're in a trauma pattern. I keep saying this, but I might as well, because like not everybody, like if this is a new relationship, which it doesn't really feel like it. It feels like it's a separation and then coming back together. And not right away, not in the near future, but in the future. If it's a new kind of thing, it's going to take some time for this person to get the strength to kind of move towards you. But once they do, it's going to be pretty quick. Okay, that was what I got for a new person, because that's interesting. Because this person might have just gotten over somebody, you know, or over something, and they're healing. All right, so that's the second story or third story or whatever. Yeah, they are moving into their strength, okay? So are you. So are you, Gemini. Like, this energy is like, you feel a bit defeated. You're like, gosh, but I don't think there's anything you can do about it. And you're just leaning in on spirit. You're focusing on your work. You're offering the apologies that you need. You might be spending time with friends. There might be children involved in this, by the way. You might be dating around. Other people might be coming around making offers. If this is a new person, this will, like, one of those people coming in will be somebody you move really, really quickly with. All right. Stick to one story. I think, like, there's lots of stories that can come out, you know, in these tarot reads. But there's something about sticking to one story that makes it, like, more entertaining. But it really can go, like, depending on if you're not with anybody, you know, or if this has been a marriage or whatever. It's like overall, like, if this is new, straight up, this is like you might date 3 different people and then someone really does it for you and you do it for them, and this moves quickly into, like, you move in right away. Just be careful of that. And that this person's, like, building up the strength to, like, kind of get their money together and get ready for you, kind of thing, you know? But this person does get pretty confused when it comes to love, and just be careful of that. Like, they struggle with that. So be careful of moving quickly because their energy is very fragile, very fragile. But for the most of you, I do feel like you know this person. There's going to be a lot of healing. This is Aquarian energy. This is Leo energy. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is going to heal. Like, I think you're going to allow this space to happen for this person to get heal their wounding. And, I think that they're going to come into balance, and there could be, like, a rekindling of this romance. Okay, like, love is coming in for you guys again. There just definitely needs to be a letting go. Like, this person or you, like, I think this person holds on too tightly to that program. It's a hard one for them to release. There's a lot of fear involved in this. And, like, I think you understand this, because I feel like whatever it takes to kind of clear the mind, move in divine flow. If this person needs to do inner work, it's fine. Like, I'll work on my money, I'll do my thing. It's a surrender to having faith and accepting what is, accepting being single right now, or it's a pretty damn good energy, Gemini. I'm gonna do a Moonology card. See if we get any other messages. So even if it looks like if this person just feels like she or he needs to spend some time alone, it doesn't even mean that they want to. They might get the feeling of being stabbed in the back at first. They might blame you at first, project it out onto you. But I think they're going to come into that realization. Like, let's read some of these. Everything is emptiness. Everything else is accidental. Emptiness brings peace to your loving. Everything else disease in this world of trickery. Emptiness is what your soul wants. The garden of the world has no limit except the mind, transcending the broken mind. It's like transcending the broken programs, realizing, like, the emptiness, the things that aren't programmed, right? Adjustments are required. Yeah, there's some adjustments going on in this relationship, in this person's programming. Don't let pride get in your way. I think pride is heavily involved in these programs. You know, breaking up with somebody before it's really time out of fear of rejection is definitely a prideful thing. Egoic, right? Fear is egoic. Have faith in your dreams. It's like, I feel like you're in a place of a lot more faith. I feel like these are things that your person needs to look at. But adjustments are required, and it is about facing their ego, their pride. You know, like it might be getting in the way, and they need to have more faith in order to have a loving relationship. Because with that kind of wounding, it's really difficult. But I do see that I kind of feel like they might not know why they're running, but I feel like they're going to know why. You might have triggered something and you might apologize, it's looking like, or they might come in and apologize as well. And I do think it makes a difference in a sense, but they need to, you know, let go of the pride, let go of the illusion that they're going to keep getting stabbed in the back. Like, it's like recreating the story is really what's going on. And they just need to move into that place of awareness. So meditation, answers are coming. Hold your vision. I think answers are coming for them. They're going to realize this. How do they feel? I want to like ask how they feel about you. Like, yeah, they know this is a sacred bond. They know that this is spiritual. They know that this is something that's like, they have to embrace the unknown to walk forward in this relating experience with you, and also just to walk in the unknown, because the pattern of abandonment is also a pattern that they're used to. So they have to like adjust to learn what a relationship is without the programs associated with that abandonment wound. Okay. They do feel like they're avoiding the truth, but they also know they have to make a choice to stop repeating the pattern. And I do feel like it does move. They do move past this. They know that they have to make that choice. It's either like, you know, face that wound, meet that demon, or suffer again around the wheel, right? So they're getting knowledge though, and this is about the unconscious coming up. I mean, 5 of Cups, yeah, focus on loss, unwelcome challenges, and trauma. They're dealing with their trauma, and they will be releasing that trauma and moving into their own independence. Okay, they are moving into more of a healing energy. They're gonna do this. I can feel their resistance. I can feel their fear. I can also feel like that they understand that this is what they need to do. It doesn't mean the pain in the heart space is gone. It's triggered. It's like at this point you could, apologize, or, you know what I'm saying? Like you guys could get back together or whatever, and they're still gonna feel this way until they address it. You know, it's the wound's already there, you know? Like I feel like if you do, you know, if there's any apologies made, it's basically just realizing that whatever the trigger was or whatever caused the trigger, it's almost divinely orchestrated and so much more than that, but just to acknowledge the person as a person, you know, with feelings, even in acknowledging what they're going through, and allow, like, but I see you allowing that to just be, and allowing that to just happen. Now I do feel like the pattern between the two of you might be that when you get back together, you move really quickly, and maybe the advice is to really go slow with this person, because when they get too close, they get triggered, you know, and then they got to go back and balance out their energy. And then they get caught in the trauma pattern. It's hard for them to focus on the good. They get real stuck. But they are going through a release, okay? So this has come up for them to release, okay? This is a spiritual connection. This is a spiritual, you know, it's just a part of people's healing. So, wow, that was a long read. I'm going to go now, Gemini. If you'd like a personal read, my information is down below in the description box. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Totally appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Let me know if it resonates with you guys. If not, check your other placements. Sending you love.